And welcome to the Hall Prison Universe. I'm King HP, also known as Father, also known as Mr. Sippable, right? And here is my podcast co-host, Dora, not to be confused with the Explorer, D the Machine. How are you doing
Yes.
this evening?
I'm doing okay. Just left a game night. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Damn right. Oh, okay. A little Yahtzee.
Yes. It was something called what's it called? Jackbox games. I'm not, too
I like
fun or familiar with it, but
I like it. I may not be familiar, but I can get familiar. We got a show for you all. If you're not familiar, we're going to cover from season 4, episode 5. Let's give a little recap, a little not a recap too much, but just where are we at in the world of From. A lot of people have questions, a lot of people have theories. That's probably one of the best parts of the show. Uh,
Mhm.
Last week, we saw people go out to this lake, the pond, the area, and we don't know what was happening there, but they were able to pull. There was a rope that led to it looked like a drain, it looked like sewage, it looked like something was in there. But we're gonna find that out this week. We still have the Sophia episodes where the man in yellow is masquerading as this girl Sophia, pushed herself into the pool, of got Sarah convinced of what she was, really there's something more, and you got to be able to, the Abraham story, and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah, with that being said, um, this brings us to the new episode. Uh,
New episode, yes. Which we're at 11 seconds. We have like MGM Plus original still on the screen.
yes. So right now we can go ahead and press play. Are you ready to press play?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, on the count of three, we're gonna press play. We're at the 11-second mark. Three, two, one. Let me turn down my volume because Lord knows
Wait, did you press play?
I did.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, we're looking at. Do you want to skip the recap?
I don't even have an option to skip. I'm at 24, 25, 26.
Okay, I'll wait for you at the end of the recap at. Hold on. I'm at 1 minute and 51 seconds.
Okay. So everyone right now, they should be watching the recap, getting kind of familiar if you haven't already. Um, a lot is going on. And definitely want to get your theories and definitely want to get your what would you do moments, right? Because this episode is definitely gonna pack in a lot. Um Henry's gonna be dealing with a lot. He just found out he got like a
Al Miranda. Yeah, he saw a sketch.
yeah, he got a sketch, right?
Yeah.
Um Drawn by Victor, our resident artist, our Mr. Bob,
Yes.
right? Our Bob,
Bob
what's
Ross.
Bob Ross? He's our
Bob
resident Bob
Ross.
Ross, right? But
Bobby
Bob
Vick
Ross,
over here.
yeah, he's Mr. Crayola. Okay, Victor is the king of Crayola, and Julie's time jumping took a turn for, I guess you could say, the worst, right? I mean, it didn't work the way she wanted it to.
Not at all. Not at all. Not even close. I stand by. I think the man is yellow is probably is picking up the bookmarks. Like it would make the most sense to
That's
me
an
still.
interesting.
Because why not? I mean, as he
We're on.
advances, you know what I mean? Oh, you're on? Okay.
Yeah, 56, 57.
Okay. Yeah, we're about the same. I'm probably like a second or two behind you now.
All right,
Oh, looking swole.
if we took off running tonight now, we never make it back. I think that's key. Would you have went?
They got him acting like Dale against Donna.
I don't know if I'd want to pull that rope either, though. It's like, look, man, it's not like exactly like we're in Brooklyn, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, Ella's make the final decision. I like this. Ella's making decisions.
I do. I like them doing the sun thing where the sun's out there and he has
You
to
know what I
make
don't like?
decisions like his father would or his father wouldn't, kind of situation.
That the taco trying to give people
Don't play
high
these
blood
games
pressure.
with my heart, Otaku. Not today. You know that's my heart. And
You know what's
honestly,
crazy?
I'm gonna
Huh?
see her at camp on Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember, but we're gonna do the talisman and something. So we're gonna make talismans with her and Victor. So we're gonna have words, me and daughter. Hey, Liz.
I didn't like how that guy who was against it did not want to help pulling the rope, as if that makes a difference. If you're pulling in something treacherous, it's not gonna be like, "Hey, you didn't pull the rope."
I
Oh,
can't
bird
remember that
died.
actor's name, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Besides Harold, I think he is one of the bigger stars. That guy. I've seen him in other stuff before, for sure. I know I've seen him in other stuff before. So
This is where we get Pet Cemetery ish, man. Ethan would be a great kid for Pet
don't
Cemetery.
say Pet Cemetery. I hadn't even
You're
thought of that.
you're
Oh my
burying the
god.
bird. Like obviously they
Yeah,
never showed Ethan. Hey, don't do that. Not here, buddy. Because that bird come back, you and him going in the hole.
for sure. For sure. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
But he did sprinkle it with the water. So if it came
Mhm.
back,
Yeah. I'm trying to center this so that
what the
it's
heck does that say? Oh God. Now we got Jade tripping. If you're just tapping in, we're at 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Go ahead and sync up with us. Answers.
the spiders is crazy. Because that's the first time we've seen any sort of spider since the Boyd and Sarah episode.
You need juice? I'm in two conversations.
Okay.
Go drink
Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water. I forgot to grab myself a water.
What? I got little people talking to
Did you hear
me. I
me?
heard you.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right
I'm
back.
probably over here looking like Jade. I I don't think I could be Boyd. I don't want to babysit the guy who took the mushrooms in the place where everything is haunted, right? Like that's pretty extreme.
Okay, I am back.
Correct. Hey, psst, go. Just come here and tell me, because I'm trying to watch this. And Boyd is following a giant sign that says answers with Jade. Jesus. Ooh, look at that. Yes. Okay, get ready for bed, sweetie.
You want me to put my food in the basket?
Why does her wrist look so bad?
It's disgusting.
No.
Yes.
It's terrible. Like that's real bad.
She's not even gonna scream. I wonder how long it's gonna take for people to kind of be onto her. And who's gonna catch
I
her?
feel like you have to have at this point, like she hasn't said much. I think it's one of those things like whenever anyone comes into town where they're so busy trying to solve a problem that they haven't even asked the questions yet.
Right. I do
Because
remember
look
Boyd
what
asked.
happened with Elgin. Remember Elgin? All of a sudden he was like kidnapping Fatima when we didn't ask him very many questions.
I think it was kind of ironic that when you bring that up, because it's like I don't think they catch on to things. I do remember Boyd asked Kenny in a diner, "How's she doing?" And Kenny was like, "I don't know." So it's hard to get a read on.
I really like Mario's pants. this episode.
Yikes on bikes. I don't even get those skip. What am I not doing on my skip intro?
Do you watch it? I mean, because when I watch it on MGM on your profile, it usually comes up on my TV on the right hand side. Do you think
No,
it's
it
because
just did it. It just did it. I pressed it.
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
skip intro.
Tell me when you're on.
Hold on. It's showing the diner, directed by Jack Bender. Okay, now I'm seeing the dolls.
All right. Yes. Get your hands off the wall. Come here and come tell me because I can't hear you.
Donna's such a hunter. It's so funny.
I would be freaked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be.
Would you cut open a hole in the dolls though to see what was inside?
Yeah, but I would be like, everybody gonna cut one. I ain't gonna be the only one to cut one. Because if they come back looking, look at this dude's a. I can't stand that guy. He's never really been on here like that, but oh man. A scarecrow.
Because my thing is also like, what was keeping them down there this entire time if they weren't weighted down completely? If they're just clothing in there.
Good point. I guess all that seaweed connected to something. I mean, that's just gonna be the precipice that I'm gonna have to think about. Like, all right, that's it. Oh, look
Unless
at
they
this guy.
threw a weight down kind of thing and they pulled the weight out.
Nah, I think it was just a writing error. Like, yeah, they just didn't think about it. So in our brain, it's gonna be like the seaweed did it.
Or I mean, they had it in a net. There had to be something in the net.
They were
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
maybe.
that could be it too. Maybe it's tied off to like a little buoy or something, a little anchor from a boat that might have been there that we'll find. A boat like Boyd's boat, Mr. Fish and Loaves. This is insane. You trust the high J. Why don't they ever do things in threes?
Huh?
They never really seem to do things in threes. Like when they did something in threes, it was Jim, Jade, and Tabitha, and they figured out the notes and the playing of the music, and it unlocked their reincarnation memory. And then it got Jim killed.
Oh, he's still wearing the bracelet Tabitha gave him, or that extra one. Remember that they gave to Jim? That was actually what Tabitha made for her husband. He's wearing it.
Jim was a runner-up. And you got to walk around with a guy tripping.
They could have picked a much nicer place for the trip. Woods is the worst.
So is this like a young version of Victor? Oh, yep, it's me when I was 12
No,
years
Jade.
old.
Yeah, it's a young.
Uh, this is where I gotta feel sorry for Boyd, because if I gotta hide Jade, I can't see what you're doing. I can't see what's going through your brain, but yet I gotta like keep an eye on you, follow you, pull teeth, and extract information. That's Jade is Jade is super.
Mhm. For real.
I wonder if they'll use this Jade, the youthful boy in blue, essentially. Will he be used in future episodes?
I like the boy in blue concept and the boy in white concept.
Yeah, the
Dang, does
boy
that
in
mean
blue.
we'll see baby Tabitha again, you think? Like the same young girl?
Oh yeah, for certain. At least I hope so. Stop playing that song. That's the same song I think Jay
Hmm.
played. Wasn't it that unlocked his memory?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I think right now Jade is in a, if you're just tuning in, we're at the 16:19 mark, 16 minutes, 19 seconds. Go ahead and tap in right, zoom in right to that 6:30. Would you drink it?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Man, you
Honestly.
nasty.
I'm not because
Oh,
I'm nasty, just because at this point, what the fuck? There's always a sign. There's always a sign
them
in the
people took
things they make
cicadas in the
us do.
mouth and got to shaking. It was D'Lo Brown.
Uh-huh.
I don't want no part of that. And you drinking out of a skull. You ain't got no cup, brother.
Those ants. Those
Oh,
ants.
I don't know what that spiders.
Were they beetles or spiders?
I thought they were spiders. I have to go back and get that second look.
Not he's the same person even when he was a child.
Yeah, this is why I can't do it. I wouldn't have drank that blood. And that little boy said, I told you not to do it.
That's I mean, the boy in white has gotten like that too, where he's like, "Why are you doing this? It's not what I said." Like, guys, y'all are not listening to the children.
And this girl is in here in her house building celebrity deathmatch people. Like this is not gonna work.
It's taking shape, Maybe it's a thin one, not a big golem, like a muscular one.
I would be like, look, you got to do this outside. You,
Shut.
you,
This is
you,
getting to this. I don't know how you're gonna get this back downstairs, but go
yeah,
downstairs.
this can't stay in here. And everyone's just acting cool, like you just had a nasty monster baby. But
I
look,
mean, what else do you say to her?
take this outside. You got to
I
take
am
this
assuming
outside.
I'm assuming it would be the maybe like having a miscarriage. Like that's what she's going through. Like I get the demon side, but also it's like you lost the baby because like you had all
A
this
post a
hope.
postpartum.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to take this outside. You
She
in the
can't
mud.
take it outside.
Well, you should
Heartless.
have never brought it inside. You and Elgin, get your radio flyer van, truck, whatever that thing is, that little red, and cart this thing downstairs. I cannot have you. You just birthed a baby. You're making a
Mhm.
golem because you think it's gonna save you, but there's no rhyme or reason, and no one's proven that anything here helps. No one's
No,
proven.
not at all. Not fully. Not
You're not
fully helping
building
at
a
all.
monster. You're not. Take Clayface outside. Got to go. And you know what? I'll help you build it outside
Really? Why don't you help her build it inside? She's
because you
halfway
can't
done. You
bring
could
mud
get
in
it
the
done
house.
faster. Look at Henry back on the juice. I see you, Henry.
Benjamin,
Devastation.
I don't know what information you have about episode 6. Um, but I hope it's false too, whatever it is. Because just off that message, it
What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you
doesn't
mean by
sound
that?
promising. It probably is somebody's dying because I'll be honest, the show can only be so good if people are, it keeps the viewer on their toes. When it gets to a point where the viewer's not on their toes because they expect that everyone can make it through, there's no stakes. When you're in a high stakes situation, like this is season 4, and has anyone died this year outside of the priest? And well, no, Jim died last season. He got buried this season, and they ain't buried
This
Jim.
season, no, no one's been taken out yet.
So
I'm
no one we
thinking.
know or have come to
Love.
love has been taken out. So if you're just joining us, we're at 21 minutes 20 seconds. So go ahead, tap in. Right now they're cleaning off these Cabbage Patch
No,
garbage
they're
pails.
filling them up with rocks to sink them.
Yes, we think there's something. Who brought this kid? Tabitha.
You know who brought this kid? Y'all see, everyone want to be mad now at him. I told y'all he was a problem. Okay, Tabitha with the memory. Yes, keep thinking, girl.
Salute
Keep
Megan.
thinking.
Megan in the chat. Otaku, Megan, Benjamin. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, thank God it was that, brother.
That's great because
I thought you was talking about a death. I did hear that. I think it's supposed to come out Monday or Tuesday, or like it's a delayed. I don't know if it's a whole week. Let me see if I can pull that up.
no, yeah. No, they're not gonna post an episode. It said. I'm hoping. I'm gonna have to pay. I think it's like $150 to like watch an episode or like do stuff with the cast, and I'm gonna have to just pay for it, guys. Because what if they show the 6th episode at that thing? Thank you. Oh my
No, they
gosh,
show
man.
episode
Oh my
6 at
god.
the thing. You got to take notes, quotes, all that. You got to be like,
Yeah, I'm honestly probably gonna text Kiera and be like, "Here's this. Is there any spaces left for tickets?"
I expect you to come back talking like Denzel was in the Book of Eli. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shut up,
Denzel knew the whole Bible by
Jordan.
heart. If they show you episode 6, I expect you to verbatim spit the script on
I'm
air.
gonna sign an NDA. I'm not telling y'all nothing. I'm gonna just keep it in my mind. Just keep it in my mind.
So, salute to Denzel Washington for playing a character that memorized the entire Bible. Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the waters. That's about as far as I go. Someone let me know how many verses that is. That might be 2. Like
it's enough.
verbatim.
It's enough, as they say. The Lord heard you. Don't worry.
And the spirit of God moved upon the waters, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And this, oh man, I forgot. I think that's after that. I think that's like Genesis 1 through 3.
Hmm.
Y'all gonna make me
I
have to
love the
touch
way they're
my.
making this trip for him, like fuzzing the screen, the way they filmed it.
This was great because it gives you a
Hmm.
clear distinction of what Jade sees, and now
Hmm.
Jade is lost from Boyd. Perfect example right there. And he was never without Boyd.
That's why I said Boyd's probably standing there screaming like, "I'm right here, Jade, I'm right here," and Jade just like, "I wonder where he went. He seems to be missing."
Damn, I could have went further. I don't know how I messed up them Genesis lines.
Oh, okay. You should. You'll just have to say some, later.
It said, "In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the waters." I
Mhm.
knew this was next. I should have said it. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and God divided the light from the darkness, and evening and called the light day, and the dark night, and evening morning were first day. I should have. But it's all good. I'm not Eli. You know what I mean?
Not you. Shut up.
Denzel was killing.
He was.
Yo, they went through the whole force and ended up back at Colony House.
All playing.
They're all playing violins except for the dead one.
Well, he really can't, put the arms together to, play the violin right now.
Ooh, Henry out here about to get loose.
You see, remember that shit was full. Look at how empty it is. He's a drinker. Henry really was a drunk. That's so sad.
I would be too if my family disappeared. Come on,
No,
come on, give me some leeway. Give me some leeway.
I don't know. That's a lot, friend. We literally maybe saw him like an hour or two ago. What is the two? Okay, Henry. Okay. Not a toucher when he's drunk. Good to know. Good to know. Henry is a terrible drunk. He is a messy bitch
That
right
bottle of
now. He is
potato
being the
vodka was
messiest
full.
bitch right now.
Yo, he over here looking like Adrian Broner, y'all.
He,
Adrian Broner.
you
when I
did, you
seen
did.
when I don't want to say this because I love AB. And I like that he's getting his second win, But whoever is in the chat and said that Adrian Broner is built like the Mucinex monster.
Who said that? Where are you reading that? Oh, that's on your thing. Okay. I was like, is that an
No, it's
article?
like I seen that a couple days ago, and I went and looked at the pictures of them two side by side, and I can't ever get it out of my head. But AB is a great guy, but right now Henry is loose. I hope this unlocks it. You got two people tripping. The
Uh-huh.
husbands of Tabitha are
Yes.
both a little loose right now.
It's a little tough. It's a tough day for them both. Yeah, you're right. It's been a tough day for honestly all of them.
I I don't like
You
how
think
people in the
Victor's not stressed? My guy Victor had to pull up the drawing. Here's my sketch. Like it's a
That's
fucking
my sketch.
no.
I just don't like everyone in the background watching them like some like you know what I mean? Like, yo, even though Henry's new here, Henry's got a lot to
We
go
ain't got
through.
no tea on Victor, okay? This is the first time we got some tea on the background in like 45 years, okay? We want to know. We need to know. Tell us.
Oh, he's about to punch Kenny. If y'all just tuning in, we're at 29:30, y'all. So tap in. Victor might be low key embarrassed too because Victor has always
That's
been
what I'm saying. You can That's what it is. It's like one of those things for sure. Because
very
imagine that's the
introverted.
shit he was doing before they left, remember? That must have been why he made that face when his dad was playing the song, because he probably did that before he got drunk, like a routine, and he's remembering it now that he's over here with him again. That shit sucks.
Ain't no way you talk about showing him what he did and you pull out this Crayola crown. Like, what the hell is this?
Look, the camera obviously hadn't been found yet. Okay, Tabitha just staring at this fucking thing.
What are those? I do need some answers on that.
They're totems. Remember?
Yeah, but can the monsters? We have not seen the monsters come over here.
No, not yet. I mean, we heard something, remember, when they were all out there the first time?
Kenny and Jim. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
something was bumping up against, but the monsters have always tried to get in. That's why I always felt like that wasn't monsters. I don't know what
Why
it
would it
was
not be monsters?
because whenever you see the monsters at houses or whenever they appear, they always try to get in. Like they always like they call your name. They say,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm out here." They be trying to flirt. That one was trying to give
Out
cheeks.
here. Shut up.
We were trying to give cheeks to the dude, and dude let her in.
Oh my gosh, that's because she knew he was just a little horny toad, okay?
And she got him. Got
Got
him.
him for got him for sure.
And so, like, when Kenny and Jim was out, oh my gosh, I hate this woman. I hate hashtag we don't like Sophia.
Not the siblings are fighting. Oh my gosh, my back issues.
Oh, and she's hearing this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Oh, it's
man.
raining outside. Okay. For real, Randall's very logical. This is definitely a sister brother situation.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
dumbass little
yes.
sister trying to do some stupid ass shit. Uh,
And he called her a moron. And she over the man.
why can't I go back?
Yikes. Yikes on bikes, friend. Now
Mm-hmm.
she's present when Marielle and Chrissy are arguing.
And she's touching people. She has to touch them, obviously, 'cause she was touching all up on Mario
No,
the first
remember she
time
didn't touch
too.
Sarah. She was like,
Oh, you're right. Maybe for them, she has to touch them because they're not too much in their heads. Like they always physically always get attacked, honestly. I don't care. She's my favorite reactor all the time. She wins. She wins. Gosh, my hair.
nah, that face is sinister.
Mm-hmm.
It's the people from my hallucinations. Mm. Oh.
Dang, not Jade was the black man, a
Jade was
chunky white
transracial.
man. Yes, he was everything.
Yikes. So Jade has been seeing himself this whole time. Versions of himself.
Which is what we've been saying, because remember, but we only know about Christopher so
I
far.
never knew he would. That's the World War II dude. Not that guy with the stake in his eye. That guy got it bad. He got ushered. You got it.
Did they all have eye stuff happen? Did the Boulder guy have a bad eye too, or no? Or he was just
the
squished?
Boulder guy had two blood.
Oh, is
coming
he
down.
blind in both eyes? So he was a blind man?
No, he's blind in one.
No, he's blind in both. In the soldier, he has glossed over eyes in both of them. This one he only has one bad eye. Christopher got his
only looked like he had
throat
one.
slit.
The one.
No, he had two cloudy eyes. The soldier. So Christopher's the only one that didn't get an eye injury.
That's insane. The people in the town kill you. Jade has seen his death.
Dang, for Tabitha, it's worse.
You remember when there was a person when? Oh man, I think it was when Elgin first went into the place where he kidnapped Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
There was that blue and white striped shirt guy corpse,
which was the same Jade
that Jade
was
wore
wearing
earlier.
Mm-hmm. So that he really was seeing himself. That would mean, friend, because remember they found the one dude smashed with a rock. That means they rolled a boulder down into the bunker that rolled into and smashed him. Because remember, he's in that cupboard. How can you throw a boulder in the cupboard unless you roll it down into that thing? So they must have rolled it and let it just boom, 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 and then boom.
What they let it do?
Boom, 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 and then boom. Smashed him. Because you got to hit the stairs, right? It's not a long staircase. So boom, 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 boom. Yes. No. Look at, he said, here's the Polaroid. Here's what I'm showing people, showing folks. Here's my dead mom. Here's the last picture of my mama got left.
Like a grocery.
She's a little,
If you're just tuning in, we're at the 37:30 mark. So 37:30 right now, Kenny is talking to Victor. He's looking at this Crayola Polaroid.
Kenny's like, what the fuck? I thought I had it bad. Both our mamas tore up. Him and his, all the sons' mamas get tore up, I guess.
Yikes.
Don't let me down. This is like the cutest little shirt.
I think this is insane that he's still following him. Salute to Boyd. Adam JP, what's good? Salute, good brother. Are you following him? Turn it down just in case my volume is too loud.
I'm tired of these doors. I knew there was something. So there's obviously a door everywhere. We gotta check all these basements out. There might be hidden doors, just like in Colony House. Look at this.
I wouldn't Otaku, yeah, these damn doors. I'm not.
Or do you think it's a metaphorical door because he's tripping?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know what he really sees. And
The door to his mind opening again.
yikes. And look at her sitting all innocent, listening to the stories of how I just did you guys dirty. The man in yellow, aka Sophia, horrible. Horrible.
Sophia's face, how are they not noticing how serious she looks right now? Like, obviously she's doing something wrong.
Yeah, I would expect them to. I mean, someone's got to start catching it. And don't forget, Boyd's got Acosta looking in on this situation in the basement. In the basement, when we didn't see her.
Aww. Now we're twinning tonight. Okay, Mariel and me in our little tops.
Yikes. I would be so freaked. Yeah, she's walking off now. Oh no. Oh no, we've seen this in the trailer before.
Oh no, this is from the preview. This is preview angle. I don't think I can watch
Ladies and
this.
gentlemen, we are at that 41:37. I forgot to hit my Instagram.
If Donna goes, really, this whole time?
I don't even think. I mean, I guess it's not even worth it.
Go get my chips. Hold on.
That's crazy. Man.
Did I make it back in time? Okay.
Yeah, you made it back in time.
What are we hearing? Okay, voices vocalizing. Zana, you better fucking make it through this fucking Tabitha, remembering at the worst times. Why couldn't you remember things later on? I mean, earlier on.
I don't.
Shut the fuck up, Pepper. We're listening. Pepper's the redhead lady's hair. Name just to let you know.
Oh, those were Tabitha's dolls.
So Tabitha's always been the problem. Okay.
Why do you say Tabitha's always been the problem?
Mm-hmm. Now we know what scared her in the first season.
We're not safe here. I would have took her word but where do you want us to go? That is a good question. You're in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh, it's a big ass fucking doll monster.
What is that? Oh, they're gonna beat up Mr. I don't want to pull the rope.
Ew, yes, take him instead. Take anybody with Donna. Sorry, Ellis tried. Dang, he pulled that jaw straight off and shoved his hand in his body. He needed to go. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Should have helped pull the
That's fine.
rope.
That's fine. That's fine. Anything but Donna. Anyone but Donna can die tonight. Anybody. It should have been Ethan.
Right. Oh no.
Not my girl Pepper. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. No.
Dang, these dolls are vicious. Dang, she don't got an ear no more. Her ear is burnt off. No way she still can hear. That was too long in the coals. That was too long in the coals.
Yo, you out here barbecuing people.
No, Donna, no. Don't you throw my woman like that, you silly doll. Now she's gonna choke her out. Okay, Tabitha stepping up. Find a fucking lead. Goodness gracious, killing something. Dang, that doll had no hair either, just like the Uncooey kids. Okay.
Yeah, they got that dude. They ripped the jaw off of this dude. They're hella strong. They broke.
He went into his he went like that.
Woo.
Into his body.
Should have left them damn dolls alone. The question I have is, was Donna correct by saying now this doll over here on fire with no hands?
Oh, it's turning around. I think I'm ahead of you. Dang, her poor face is fucked off.
Oh yeah.
Poor Pepper. We ain't got nothing in the clinic for that flesh loss. I'm sorry.
So this looks like the door that's always drawn, where you see the Caucasian woman with the black male, and you always see her breast.
Well, this is also the same kind of door that they opened when they went into when Boyd went to go find the music box music. It's the same door.
Is it?
Which I will say, those are really nice doors. I love the framing on the door, like the wood. Fantastic work on building this. If it's not. Oh no.
And now Boyd's
fucking gone. Let me pause. Okay, I think we should be at the same place now.
47, 19, 20. 47, 25, 26, 27, 28. If you're just tuning in, those are the times we're at. Yikes. Victor is, I ain't gonna lie, man. Victor
Jade.
is fearless. You know, very
Jade
fearless.
is fearless.
Well, who I say it's a Victor.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no lantern and going nowhere.
Well, I mean, he trusts that Boyd's behind him, so I get it, even if he can't see him. He is tripping. The Shroom Shaman.
This whole thing, that's like a
you
light.
better be careful.
Yeah. Don't breathe.
I will help you.
Boy, scared as I was trying to.
Man, Jade and Julie don't listen to shit. They just go.
Yeah, they're different. They're a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
They're a different breed, and you know, I think when I look at like a Jade's character, and you're just like, oh man, he's really pushing the show. But man, at the same time, man, you got to be like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the Boyd, I mean, at least he's asking directly, how do you get us home? How do you get us home?
Yeah. And he's like, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, but you already know the answer, so I'm gonna just wait for you to answer it yourself.
Dang. Now the boy in blue ain't saying nothing. That's why I don't.
Oh, here come these motherfuckers. Now you should have listened to Boy.
Mm.
Okay. A buried alive situation. Okay.
Get the
The
fuck out.
tombs. They're in the tombs. They're in the tombs. The children are in the tombs. They're probably under the rocks. Because they're burying him right now with the rocks. So they have to be under the rocks. See? The little kids are in the graves. Under the town in the caves. Okay, okay. I love it.
What?
Well done. Well done. I like it. That was good. I like a trip episode. I like a trip episode. This is good. That was well done.
Well played.
For real. That was good. So they didn't even have to leave.
Y'all got your answers. I know how we can save the
So
children. Now,
would you say it's about digging up the graves or it's about moving like the bodies of the kids to end the curse? Because obviously we saw them bury Jade, we saw the kid in there, so they're under these rocks that are in the tunnels.
I think I don't know. I would have to say that I would think they're gonna have to free those kids, or
But that's what I'm saying. Is it about moving? You know how when you move bones type of thing, you have to take them out?
and do
So you know how
what with
you
them?
can't burn, like how you can't burn like a Ouija board or don't burn stuff on your house. So if you take the bones out and you move them out of the cave, does that break the cycle? Do you have to put 12 new bodies in there, even if they're not kids? Like what is it?
Maybe you had to put the monsters in there who sacrificed them.
Mm. I
Good
like
luck
that
with
too.
that. Whew. Well, I definitely think it was a very interesting episode, but I got a couple questions. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think we got some answers and some things to kind of put things in play, but we didn't see Acosta. But they never traveled to the basement, so I think she's gonna be the one who figures out about Sophia. Sophia is just
Yes,
doing
because
too much.
do you think when Jay threw the stuff there, it kind of like in his brain, it's gonna be thrown around in the basement too a little bit, like in the same places?
Yes, and that's gonna trip everybody out, and that's also gonna make people go back to what the little boy in blue was saying. They're gonna hate you when they find out who you are. Um, That's
Or do you think it turns into the worst sin situation? Because the thing is, none of these people now, anyway, have kids. Not a single one.
except for the Matthews.
Yes. So outside of this, like, what is it? What would it mean if they made Ethan the sacrifice this time? If there's no other kids, it's always Tabitha's and Jade's kid that has to get sacrificed, basically.
I think there's a potential for that to say that in the story that hey, I think basically be the townspeople trying to if you can't beat them, join them,
Mm-hmm.
and that might bring in the Ethan effect when we know who you are, so we can reincarnate. So you guys keep coming back, and we're just collateral damage, right? Because I don't think all those people are reincarnations.
No, because I mean, there's always the 47 people, but they're probably when you're an extra character like the guy we just saw die. Like, I can't imagine you resurrect that guy every time. I'm
Right.
sure, unless he's like the same character as Dale, like until they're pushed a certain way, you don't see them often complaining about anything.
Yeah, Adam JP. How much worse for Tabitha? Well, we saw Miranda. Miranda died at the hands of Smiley, and then
She was
apparently the
eaten.
man in yellow ate her. So one thing Jade never got, his reincarnated versions, the chest was never ripped open, and he was like, "Hey, they all are intact,"
Mm-hmm.
which means I never died from a monster.
Which means
Um,
Tabitha always gets eaten, basically. Like,
yeah, I
she's
think she
always the
always.
sacrifice, and he's always the one that has to watch. Like how they made like how they made Boyd watch
I don't think
what's
it's
her
a
name
sacrifice because
die.
Miranda didn't get sacrificed; she just died. I think in that one, Christopher and Miranda were in the same cycle, and I don't know. I don't know how he died, but it looked like he had a neck, like a cut across his neck.
A
Like,
slash, yeah, like Jim got this last time.
yeah, and then Miranda was died in the forest trying to go to the lighthouse. So I think that's what they could mean too, and they could save face because how much worse could it be? I don't know, but I don't want to get eaten like some rotisserie.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Um, have we seen Tabitha do any other hallucinations or daydreams outside of the Aunt Cooey kids? Did you remember?
Mm,
Because we've seen Jade do all
no.
these. We saw the Civil War soldier. We saw him with the guy drinking the blood. We saw him as Christopher.
Mhm.
And we saw the guy with the boulder. The whole time the show showed it to us from day one. And that was
Yeah.
always forms of Jade. So now we
But
got to
where
go
are the
back.
forms of Tabitha? So now we know the forms of Tabitha always get eaten, man, and maybe that's why we don't see her. Because you know how Tian Chen got eaten and Boyd had to watch her get
Yeah.
killed? Maybe it's just one of those, like they pick and choose.
Well, one
Because
thing
at
for
any
certain,
point, do you think Boyd passed out from having to look at it, and then maybe the man in yellow came and ate her and
they had a
left
tickle boy.
without him
They
knowing?
had a tickle. That's why they scratched him to get his adrenaline pumping. So you will watch this in its entirety.
Okay, I guess so.
The guy who threw the dolls in the lake and had nightmares of the dolls. When he died, his nightmares came to life. What else can the lake make happen? Put that punk ass bird in there, and you can
Well, because
see.
it looked like basically what it looks like is that where we saw Tabitha, she was already living in the town at some point, it almost looks like. And
Yeah.
she grew up there. Like it looks like she grew up there at
Oh,
some.
at the lake and stuff.
Yes, because remember all of her dreams, all of that, like even what they
Right,
showed
that's
us
good
her throwing it in
observation.
the lake, that means that means she was there as a child at some point. So
That's
are
good
they all
observation,
there as children at some point still?
man. Yeah, I think that's a good observation that she used to probably live over there. Um, and I don't know what those. So we really didn't get the meaning of those pillars, but they were used to stop the dolls, the garbage pail kids.
Mhm.
and they were strong. Do you think those Garbage Pail Kids can defeat the monsters?
I don't think so. They disappear pretty quick. The boy in yellow disappears pretty quick.
I would say no too because they were able to subdue those monsters, even though they were strong. Like that dude broke into the wooden house, boom! Right, he just, you know,
Those
um,
monsters were big. I just wonder why he was scared of the dolls. You know what I mean? Like, what about the dolls scared this man? Like, because they don't say, is it Tabitha's dad? Is it like her fucking uncle? Is it like a guy in the town? Is it like, oh, if it's like what is it? A reoccurring loop? Was she already in the loop as someone else? You know what I mean? Like, did she see
right.
her dad was Jim and she saw, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I just definitely think that um I don't know because if the dolls gave the dad nightmares,
Hmm.
he got rid of them. They came to life. I feel like the show purposely cuts off when Tabitha screams as a kid to not really show you what else happened, right? Because they purposely never showed us the face till we got the big reveal tonight. Uh, but I do think, where do you think the people are safer at? In town, Colony House, in their homes, or going out to these places and having the puppets come?
I don't know. With Tabitha stabbing them through, I'm taking that little area right there because if all I got to do is stab you every night, that's fine. And then
Maybe
you
those
disappear back into the lake.
maybe those spears can take out the monsters too.
Oh, I hadn't thought about the monster situation. No, they don't look like any of the monsters. Like they look like the dolls. Those things look like the dolls. They look like the one missing an eye. They look like all the three dolls that got pulled out. I would assume they're the dolls. Like they have to be the dolls. And you have to stab them with maybe whatever one looks like them,
Yeah, I don't
which
know. Yeah, I think the spears were just sticks, but I'm not sure. Earlier in the seasons, I think it was like season two. Whenever Chrissy hurt her ankle, Jade had pulled one of the sticks from one of them to use it to pry
mm,
open the bear trap.
the metal thing, yeah.
Yeah, so um, at one point I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna come back and bite somebody in the ass." Um,
Absolutely, absolutely, it did. Well, it didn't bite him in the ass, it saved them, honestly. But I guess why does her killing something finally open up, Tabitha's, I remember everything. Yeah, oh my God, I remember everything.
I
Because
think
Jade had to take shrooms to unlock it, but Tabitha's just like, trauma awakens everything for me. So,
they're just two different people. I do want to talk about Donna though a little bit. I thought this episode, comparative to previous episodes in season 4, was very heavy on Donna,
mhm,
and I feel like this is a very scary thing because I feel like they're doing it to establish a deeper bond, a deeper connection, a deeper,
mhm.
basically, like I said, the connection, right, to Donna, because then that will make the death so much more painful.
I feel like that, remember, but that's also how we thought about Kenny last season, remember, before Sophia got here. It kind of started to look like Kenny was going to be the one gone when Acosta got there. That's why I was like, man, they really played with us again. Played with my heart.
Yeah, I wonder a little bit about that too, but you're right, you're right. And it could be just whatever, but I do get worried about Donna. And she's had a nice tremendous story arc, but I don't know. Eventually they gotta kill a character soon. Whether it's Ellis, Fatima, she got a damn golem. And you know what's crazy? Tabitha had those as toys as a kid. They got rid of them. So remember how I was like, put them outside? If you put that golem outside or you get rid of it or it gets that lake.
They might. So, do you think the golem's gonna destroy Colony House, like
Yeah.
crumble it?
Yeah, they set
Yeah.
themselves up.
Yeah, for sure. Or do you think it's gonna go out and smash like the town because it's like the Colony House Golem versus the town and like the town
I
versus
don't think it'll
them
go
kind of.
that deep, but I think it'll be just this larger than life thing and then Fatima being like, "I'm sorry, guys. I should have never did it. I should have listened to everybody. I'm sorry."
Shut up.
But she caused it. That golem is gonna come alive and it's gonna eat somebody. And those things are going
Oh
too.
yeah, for sure. Do you think it'll be Fatima or do you think
Yes.
maybe it'll be like
Fatima
Kenny?
has to no. Fatima doesn't have to go. It'll be Ellis.
Don't say that.
It'll hurt worse
Why?
because the person that creates the problem should never be the person getting hurt by the problem. It hurts. It stings
Mm.
more when it's somebody else.
Oh, because it was supposed to be you. But she already had that with Tilly, remember? Tilly, she's already taken Tilly's life.
Yeah, but people got over that. I mean, we forgot that she didn't get a proper burial.
Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. So, but any last minute save rounds or anything like that for well, it's definitely been a joy. It's definitely been a privilege. We'd like to get you back with you guys later on in the week. Salute as I had this weekend off. I got past these classes and start my next classes Monday. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, it's been a trying time.
Shout out to school.
Yeah, a couple of days off. Basically, I just had a weekend, but couple things we gotta look out for. Costa's got to be back on the episode, so let's see what she finds in that
Yes.
basement. My bet is gonna be something linked to the man in yellow. Maybe finding Sophia's picture and being like, "Wait, what the? How old is this picture?" And then it's gonna draw questions, right? A second thing, those guys still have to come back from that lake, and is that really the Lake of Tears? Somebody threw a doll in there, and them dolls came to life.
Well, maybe that's what it is. It's like a reincarnation thing. But if it's like a dead thing or like something, it brings it back to life, which could make sense why the food grows there so much because it's bringing it back to life, as opposed to being in the middle of town where you can't
Bringing
get
it
that
back to
water.
life. You're right, because when they found that food, all the crops were dead.
Well, because maybe they're supposed to bring the food and the water back to bring stuff back to life. You know what I mean?
Well, that's perfect because that's what the Lake of Tears, it's bringing things back to life. I got rid of these dolls because they're not real, brought them to life.
Did you say the bird was probably going to come back to life, right? With the pet cemetery thing? Yeah.
That bird going to get to flying. And, it's going to be very recognizable because all they've ever seen was crows except for that one bird. So, very easily recognizable.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So look out for the Acosta. Let's figure out what's going to happen with this group and how they're going to get back to town. And they got to tell people this. Oh man, too many people. Because remember, they're shorthanded. Oh, girl's face is burned. Marshmallow smored up.
She don't even got no cheek.
And
we
it's
don't
the
got
night.
no. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are they gonna go run to right now? Like, can they get to the shed? Did they grab the talisman before they left? Too many questions for me right now.
I think they would have because Kenny and Jim, they kind of like.
Well, I mean, I saw Ellis kind of run back, but I don't know if he grabbed it before he left. Because remember, he tried to get that guy, and then that thing was, to that Asian man, and he was gone.
Got him.
Got him for sure. For sure.
So yeah, I definitely think those things have to be answered. And then now that Victor says he knows things, and he knows, let's see how his relationship with Tabitha works because he knows the town kills them and Tabitha gets it worse. Like that's something he's heard. So watch how their relationship develops. Just be on the lookout for those things. That's pretty much all I got. D, if you want to let them know where they can find you during the week, where they can tap in with you, what all things you got going on.
I don't have anything going on. I'm sorry. Wrestling's been disappointing me. Wrestling's so Just this for now.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Just this for now. I'm planning for the trip this week.
Oh, that's a big thing going on. What you talking about, man?
Yes. So
Can you
there's
tell
a
us a little bit about
lot.
it?
Yes. I'll show y'all. So
Hey.
we're gonna be meeting Victor, Donna, and Christy. We're gonna do the jukebox trivia. Let me see if I can show y'all the stuff. Hold on. Wait, where
That's
is
fire.
it? Okay, so we're gonna do this one. It's called Jukebox Trivia.
Okay. I see.
And then we're also see this one I missed the tickets for because everyone fucking bought them and I'm so pissed off because I was looking at that. But I'm gonna miss this and I feel like this is the one where they're gonna show an episode. That one I'm upset about, but that's fine. But we're also gonna do for sure talismans and totems. For sure. So this one says in this 60-minute interactive workshop, you'll create your own protective talisman and explore the eerie symbolism of the show through replica totem sculptures and drawings alongside Scott McCord, Victor, and Elizabeth Saunders Donna. Using a mix of materials, textures, and artistic techniques, you'll craft a piece that feels pulled straight from the world of From, whether it's something protective, symbolic, or simply something you don't fully understand yet. Guided by Scott and Elizabeth, you'll dive into the meaning behind this objects, bringing your own interpretation to life while connecting with the haunting visual language of the series. So I'm going to come back with the Totem protected. Sorry to all y'all. I'll be extra protected, so... But yeah, and then there's some Walking Dead people, but y'all know how I feel about zombies. I'm gonna die, so I don't watch the show that much. So
Damn.
whoever Jerry needs me to take a picture with, that's what we're doing for Hall Preezy this week. So
super fire. Let me go ahead because I ain't got nothing crazy to say. But yeah, tune in live. I'll be back on the Attitude Era tomorrow night. Live, we'll cover wrestling over there, wrestling and a little bit of battle rap. Little bit, can you? But then also tap in here. We will make sure that please hit the notification, hit the share button, but hit that notification. Also subscribe to the channel so when we go live, you will get the notification and you can tap in. We do a lot of live shows, but nothing better than live. Exactly. Nothing better than a live and being able to tap in and getting firsthand information and thoughts, processes, and theorizing with you all. It's also it's the best. So yeah, please do that. And then outside of that, we will see you next week. But this week, is it this week coming up?
Yes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm coming home Monday for Memorial Day.
Ooh, let me go on that link you sent me and see if somebody slipped up, canceled, threw their ticket back. I need to pop out. You know what Kendrick Lamar said? Sometimes you gotta pop out. Show. Okay, so yeah.
Whoa, not that word.
But until the next time, now it's playing in my head. Yeah, we will see y'all Sunday 9 p.m. Check us out and make sure to hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe, and we will see you next week.